Yes, 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 everybody. Good afternoon or morning or whatever it may be for you. It's Big Bear coming at you from Iron Station, North Carolina. Got something a little different today. I've had some serious technology issues to the point where actually I'm very disappointed. I missed my coaching call with Coach K. If you're watching Coach K, I apologize, sir. There's just not a signal down here, and maybe you'll understand why in a second. But I wanted to talk about a couple of things. Now, this morning I was trying to talk about integrity. That's one of the action principles. And I firmly believe in integrity, doing what you say you're going to do. And so today I have failed on that, and I'll own that, and I'll do my best to make up for it, and I'm going to certainly apologize for it. I had technology issues this morning too. The signal just wasn't working in my house, and I'm going to have to figure something out about that. Life goes on, no biggie. I'm recording this now so I can upload it while I'm driving on to do bigger and better things. So I wanted to talk, though, a little bit about desire, a burning desire. And what does it take to propel yourself and give yourself momentum? I was just listening to a wonderful, wonderful talk from my mentor, Diane Hockman, about desire and what does it take. So I'm going to post some bullet points from that, and y'all really should check out her Deep Abyss because it's freaking life-changing. It just is. So today I'm coming from Lowesville. You see this structure behind me? This is just cool. This is old and abandoned. This structure here beside me helped forge the United States and helped create the superpower that we are. Now it's defunct. It's done. It's dead. It's served its purpose and it has been abandoned. And I'm here for a purpose too, to show you that some things will serve us at times and sometimes they don't. I got these sunglasses on my head because there was some sunshine earlier. The sun's gone. I don't need them. Toss them off, cast them off. That's what you do. This structure behind me is an old iron furnace. Can you see that? Is that not marvelous? This furnace was used back in the day. They would put iron ore into it, and I guess it was smelted, and they could purify it by fire. And they would purify the iron, and it was used to make all manner of iron things and sold across the country. There are a number of these furnaces in this area. I'm going to assume that there was a lot of iron ore available in the area, and I don't know if you can tell what I'm standing on. It's not very structurally sound. It's not good footing. But this is an immense structure, and I'm going to switch it around so I can climb. Maybe, if this log doesn't break. And I bet this is one cool party spot. I bet all the potheads come here and just have a blast. It's kind of secluded. If you look at all of the woods around here, but there's actually a road right there. In the springtime, this is all covered up. You're not able to see any of this stuff. And see, looking down, I see what I'm at. So, back to me. Here I am. This is just so cool. And I don't honestly know the specifics of how the ore was smelted. I know that it was put in this thing and they built a fire in it and it burned it up. Can I get up here? I've never been up this part. Oh my gosh. Cool. Look at this. Can you see down? Can you see where I'm at? Can you see how tall this is? Can you see how dangerous this is? I'm not going any further than this. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. So, what is your burning desire, and what's it going to take for you to get from where you are now to where you want to be? Let me ask you a question. is the person you see in your head right now that same person that you see yourself in the future? Sometimes I ask people a question. I say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? About 95% of the people I ask that question of, they just don't have a vision. They don't have any idea of who they're going to be in 5 years. They figure they're probably just going to be the same. And so what I've learned by continually, and I'm going to have to be careful so I don't fall and kill myself. Y'all would really be upset with me if I died trying to do this. Oh my God, look at that rock, how that rock's just kind of precariously perched right there. I think it'd fall and hurt somebody too, right? But if that's you, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But what I'm doing, I'm looking for people who are looking for me. I'm looking for people who have that desire. I'm looking for people who, when I ask them that question, say, dude, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? They have this vision and they can immediately crank it out. Well, you know what? In 5 years, I want to have a blah, blah, blah. I got this young kid that works for me. Man, it's great. He says, you know what he told me? He said, I want to have my own Tire Lube Express. I want to have my own oil changing station. The kid's wet behind the ears, barely started, doesn't have hardly any experience or nothing. That's not stopping him. That's why he's with me. Because he wants to grow and expand beyond his current circumstances. That's who I'm looking for. That's who I can help. That's who needs Diane's Deep Abyss, because that will help get your mind where it needs to be. Get your mind structurally sound, where you're thinking the way you need to think. Oh my goodness. So if you're looking for me, holla, hit me up, talk to me, call me. 704-560-7718. Don't spam me. Just call me and ask me questions. Talk to me. If I don't recognize the number, I usually don't answer. Leave me a message. I'll call back at my earliest convenience. And if you leave me a good message, I'll call back pretty quickly. Can you see how tall this structure is? Is that not cool? And so what they would do, I don't know what this part is for here. Can you see this? Check this out. I don't know what it is. What does it do? I don't know. It's just way cool. And by the way, guys, you're not going to find this on a map. By the way, guys, somebody shared this information with me. By the way, guys, I'm not telling anybody where this is, because this secret has been provided to me by someone who cares about me and someone who's close to me and knows I won't abuse the privilege of knowing where it is. You can actually see it from the road. You probably just don't know what it is. Nobody would know. This is an iron furnace. Crazy. Just crazy. So, if you're in network marketing, if you're in some kind of thing where you're trying to build people up, I'm going to give you one little caveat. And it's something that I learned fairly recently. I kind of knew this in the past, and I just kind of figured it out for myself once again. And so I've stopped. So if I've been kind of mentoring you somewhat and pushing on you and pushing on you and pushing on you, and I suddenly stopped, here's why. I'll tell you why. It's because I've finally convinced myself, and or you finally convinced me, that you really just don't see yourself as being any different 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And what I learned from my mentor, Diane, is that it is actually that friction that comes from where you are now and who you see yourself to be in the future that gives you that impetus that gives you that burning desire to move out of your comfort zone and do what you need to do to get where you need to be. And so, you know, no hard feelings, there's nothing wrong with anybody who doesn't see like I see. All I'm saying is I'm looking for people who do see themselves as greater than their current circumstances, and people that want to break free from those circumstances. And what does it take? The very, very first thing it takes is mindset. You have to have the right mindset in order to break free, in order to unshackle yourself, in order to release yourself from the bondage that you have placed on your own self. If you have a little bit of vision, then I suggest you spend some time working on yourself, working on your mind, and you fan those flames of desire to the point where you cannot stand to abide by your current circumstances, until you can't stand to be where you are, because you know with no doubts that you are bigger and better than your current circumstances, and nothing will stop you from getting there. With that, I'm going to finish up from where I tried this morning and had the technological glitch. Didn't let it really get to me. I tried twice and we just couldn't get the thing going. I'll fix that and we'll get back to you. Today's lesson is number 32 from the Action Principles from Success.org. This is embody integrity. I gave a great speech on it this morning, and that's lost to the ether. So I can talk about that concept at a later date, but that will be bypassed for this. I'm going to leave you with this, and then we'll be done. I want to close. Embody integrity. As a follower of the Action Principles, you are proud, strong, friendly, generous, and successful. Many will seek your counsel. People will depend on you. Have faith and a belief in your cause. Know what you will fight for and what you won't. Do not compromise what is right. Stick to your convictions and principles as you allow your ethical values to direct your decision making. Integrity goes beyond self-interest to moral courage. Lying only leads to more lying. Not only that, let me interject here, because the thing about lying is you have to run around and remember which lie you said to who. If you never lie, then you simply can go about your business without any of that kind of worry. So, keep your promises. Fulfill your commitments. People want to know where you stand and for what you stand. People respect honesty and integrity. People respect honesty and sincerity, but hate hypocrisy. Be consistent. Speak in clear, precise facts. Be sure your words match your deeds. That is something, I'll get to that in a second. Do what you say, and your credibility builds. You cannot speak stronger words than, I give you my word. And back to that last statement a moment ago. Be sure your words match your deeds. There's a term that I've been teaching for 5 years. I got this concept from my original mentor. And he said, be a law unto yourself. That does not mean go around breaking laws, and do not interpret it that way. You do not have my permission to put those words into my mouth. What I'm saying is, if you are a law unto yourself, your words do match your actions. If you say it, do it. Why? Because the universe and your subconscious is listening. And if you continually saying things like, I'm going to join a gym and I'm going to go, and then blah. I'm going to lose 50 pounds, and blah. I'm going to quit smoking. Blah. The universe and your subconscious is listening. And if you lied enough times to your subconscious, it will not work for you. The subconscious is actually the thing that controls your destiny, because your subconscious is what actually is in control. It is your life habit force. It is in control of your life habit force, and it directs your sails, and it will thwart you in every endeavor until it believes you. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me today. Yes, yes, yes. This is awesome. Big Bear coming at you from Iron Station. The iron furnace. We're all iron ore in some way. We're all diamonds in some way. We all have impurities in some way. Just get rid of the stuff that doesn't belong and let your light shine. I love you all. Yes, yes, yes. Take care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.